remedy for an eye issue that you have had or currently have. We'll be debunking those myths. We'll tell you if it's true or if it's false. So do me one favor. Join me as we uncover the truth about eye care. Stay tuned to Eyes on the Road for all the details. If you're a returning listener, you know what time it is. It is time for Eyes on the Road. And to those joining us for the first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. You're tuned into Eyes on the Road, the program that examines one of our most delicate and vital and most important organs in the body. I'm talking about the eye, or let me just put the S, the eyes. This show is brought to you by Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Welcome, welcome. My name is Akan Hussein. Of course, in the midst of the show, we'll be giving you traffic feeds, but at this time, just to do a bit of a throwback to last week where we talked about Christmas eye care and all the ways to care for our eyes during the Yuletide season. Of course, Dr. Rashida Taruna, and she schooled us, told us all we needed to know. And this week we'll be talking about eye care myths. So seeing us through this discussion is Dr. Priscilia Imade, a doctor of optometry with a PhD in public health, a fellow of both the American Academy of Optometry and Nigerian Optometrists Association, and not forgetting that she is the consultant optometrist at Modern Eye Care Foundation on Mole Ojodubeja, Lagos. She will be joining us virtually via the phone lines. Good afternoon, Doctor. Welcome to the show.
Good afternoon, Akan, and good afternoon, Lagosians.
Okay, so is it afternoon there?
Happy Boxing Day.
we will box. Doctor.
We're going to box out all the myths about eye care that Nigerians are holding.
Nicely put. Doctor, is it afternoon now? Where you are?
Actually, it's morning.
Morning.
Yeah, morning. We're in the morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if I greet you good morning, you know I'm not wrong.
No, we are using Nigerian time, so it's a good afternoon.
It's a good afternoon, okay. So, Doctor, what are some of the eye care myths that have landed people in trouble? I have some to share. I have some personal experiences, but let's talk about this in general. And, be talking how people can work to spread the truth, okay, debunk the myths. So let's talk about all this. Welcome, Doctor, and over to you.
Thank you very much, Akan. Yes, we are truly boxing out all those myths this afternoon. I just tried my own list about what I found out.
Okay.
From my research, from my working with Nigerians for over 25 years on eye care, the myths that we really hold. Topmost on my list here is the fact that many Nigerians believe that they only need to visit the eye doctor when they have an eye problem. Sometimes it's put this way, I only need to see an eye doctor when I have an eye problem. And some of them will tell me, doctor, why do I need to come to an eye clinic when I don't have an eye problem? You only see your eye doctor whenever there's an eye problem. That's a big, big myth, and it's a fat lie that we should debunk. Generally in Nigeria, we don't believe in, prevention. We believe we are not really proactive. We believe in, trying to cure the problem when it has arrived or when it's already on. Eye care is not like that. Many people wait until they experience noticeable symptoms like blurry vision before they can, or maybe other complaints before they think of, seeing the optometrist. Regular eye care or regular eye examination is very important, even when you are not experiencing any vision problem. Because many eye conditions like glaucoma, for example, we've really talked about glaucoma, or even diabetic retinopathy or hypertensive retinopathy will not give you any noticeable symptom. By the time you start noticing symptoms, a lot of damage would have been done on the eyes. So as far as eye care is concerned, the emphasis is on prevention. And one of the ways you can prevent eye diseases, eye problem, is by being proactive, having your eyes checked, even when there is no noticeable eye symptom or eye problem. Don't also forget that as Black race, we are already prone to, developing certain eye problems. We're already at risk of developing certain eye problems. So whether you like it or not, the tendency is already there. So, but when you come to our eye clinic,
So doctor,
and you have your eyes
what's the reason? Is it because of our black skin? Is it because of the melanin? Or why?
Our genetics, our environment, our skin, our race, our food, many factors culminate into that. And sometimes you are really not able to pinpoint which one. So that's why you have to be on the, defensive. You must be proactive, and you must prevent eye problems. The second one I want to talk about is people don't like to wear glasses. Some people believe that wearing glasses is anti-religion or anti-faith. Some people believe that wearing glasses, in fact, will further compound or worsen their eye problems. In fact, drivers believe that if they wear glasses to drive, passengers will not enter their vehicle.
So I think that one has to do with
drivers, so if they wear glasses to drive, employers will not employ them. These are myths, and they are very wrong. So today we are boxing them out. If you are a driver and you wearing glasses to drive, it doesn't mean you are not seeing, or that your eyes are gone, or that passengers will not enter your car, or that you don't get an employer. No, it means you just want to have optimal vision while driving. So that's a myth that should be busted out. Glasses correct your vision, and it makes you see clearer. It removes the stress, removes the strain from your eyes. You see, I had a patient who said that, anytime she was reading, she would have a lot of strain on the eye, but because she didn't want to wear glasses, she was just managing. I would be pushing the book very far to read, would be straining, would be cleaning, would be rubbing the eye and just managing. The day she now came to the clinic, I would give her glasses. If you see the way this woman exclaimed, wow.
And she saw that she had been suffering all the while. Clara. She saw that she had been suffering for all the while, suffering for nothing, right?
Yes, exactly. In fact, there was even a case of another patient that was short-sighted. When we gave him his glasses and he wore it for the first time, he looked around and said, wow, I've seen the world in a beautiful way. In fact, he looked at the wife and looked at the wife and said, wow, I didn't know you are really this beautiful. And we all started laughing. Yes.
But it was coming from a place of joy. It was coming from a place of joy,
Yes.
Amazing stuff. Okay, doctor, let's quickly look at the traffic situation just before we go on. We have feeds coming in from the Bute-Ero-Akpongpong axis, where it's really a good movement through the length and breadth of the zone. Good movement from CMS Bridge inwards of Canal Market stretch to Ijora-Olokpa by NEPA intersection. It's also good on Broad Street stretch to Akpongpong underneath the bridge to connect of Canal Market and Olowo. Eko Bridge inwards Akpongpong down to CMS is equally good. It's a good movement from Elegwata Mini Stadium inwards Ebute-Ero Market through Ejalonibu Market down to Police Post. Ebute-Ero Market inwards Leventis through UBA roundabout connecting Inner and Outer Marina is very good. For now, no impediment, and we have the traffic managers well placed doing the needful around that axis, just making sure things move as smoothly as possible. Yes, more feeds coming your way, but right now we are talking about myths, and I'll add my own. I'll say about eye. I remember one time I had what we call conjunctivitis, that what we look in the local parlance what we refer to Apollo, and someone was actually telling me to use early morning urine. And the guy was swearing by his father's grave that early morning urine, that it works. He has used it before and it works for him, that I should use it. People claim so much. I remember one time I had this Wicklow on my thumb, and somebody was actually telling me to put it in battery water, that it works. Yes. And I've been having a bit of science background. I know battery water is acidic.
Acidic.
Yes. And the guy was swearing that he has used it before. So, doctor.
That's what we tell you. I hope you didn't do it anyway.
No, I didn't.
That's what we find. That's what we find every day. People. I think I thank God that we are using venue to create awareness about eye care on this program. You see, the World Health Organization says that in Nigeria can be prevented. One of the reasons why they are not being prevented is because people lack awareness. People are ignorant. People are uneducated about eye care. And I thank God I've dedicated myself to that ministry to educate, to create awareness on what people should do.
Yeah.
You see, many people are doing the wrong things ignorantly about their eyes, and they are, just like you said, they can swear with their life that it will work.
Yeah.
So on this Boxing Day, we are boxing out some of these myths. You don't need to do that. I have told us on this program how a mother blinded the eyes of her son by putting potash in the eye when the son had conjunctivitis.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
So we are still busting out some of those myths. The other one I have here is that eating yeast we clear all eye problems. I know you told me you were eating yeast when you were young one time.
Yes,
they will put it in your food.
In fact,
give it to you to carry to school.
In fact,
yeast. They will pour yeast in we put it in water, put it in food, everything. Eating yeast. That's not completely true. It's a myth. Yeast will not cure all your eye problems.
Serious?
Yes, why we agree that meat could have some form of vitamins. But we are overdoing it. It will not cure all your eye problems. Please, if there's an eye problem, you don't need to pour yeast into your food. Just come to the eye clinic. Let's diagnose and treat you properly. Some people also believe that when they eat carrots, that all their eye problem will solve. Why carrot is good? It's a good source of vitamin A. It doesn't mean that it will cure all your eye problem. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't come to the eye clinic for eye check. It doesn't mean that when you have eye problems, you should just sit down at home and be eating carrots. So please make sure that we are balancing these things so that we don't end up damaging the eye.
They will say doctor said carrot has carotene. Because doctor
carrot has carotene, yes. But then it doesn't mean to cure all your eye problem. In fact, there was one I saw in the Facebook one time. Somebody was advertising that pineapple will cure glaucoma.
Wow.
And I said, what?
Wow.
What's that? In as much as we know that pineapple, had some vitamins that may be good for your body and for your eyes, doesn't mean to cure glaucoma. Those are ambiguous. So please don't do any of those. Those are myths and it doesn't work. The next myth I want to debunk here is that about children. Some parents believe that children don't need to have their eyes checked at all. Some parents believe that children should not even wear glasses. In fact, when children complain in school, they say, they are pretending. That no, in fact, I once had a patient that said, no, my child cannot wear glasses. I don't wear glasses. My parents don't wear glasses. Why? So these are all myths. They are all myths. They are not true. The fact that you hold them as a belief does not mean that they are true or that's the fact. No, it is not. Some people even believe that children should not have their eyes checked at all. Now, until you become an adult, that's when you should have your eyes checked. Please, that is not true. Many of the eye problems you have will start developing in childhood. And the childhood is the best time to detect and treat eye problems. Eye problems that are not detected or treated in childhood can grow with the child into adulthood. And in adulthood, it becomes much more difficult to treat. And sometimes we may not even be able to treat it at that time. And it can, make the child have even a negative school experience or even lead to poor grades because these eye problems were not detected. I once also had the case of a child that had astigmatism.
Okay.
And it was affecting the child's work in school.
Wow.
Yes. Until the child came and we gave him glasses, the parents, and you see, the academic work fits. If you have eye problem with a child and it's not corrected, do you know, Akan, what that child is supposed to read for 30 minutes, that child can spend 3 hours reading it. And he may still not understand.
Okay.
And it can make the child, get discouraged about schoolwork or academic work. So parents out there listening to this program, please, every member of the family, should have their eyes checked. There's also a statistics that says that children are the least likely group in a family to have their eyes checked. Sometimes the father could have a problem, he may check, the mother too may check, but when is a child, they just hush the child down. They don't listen to their children's eye complaint. So that's very, 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 very wrong.
All right, we have someone on WhatsApp wishing us happy Merry Christmas and happy Boxing Day. Okay, you didn't give us your name, so we can give you a shout out. Thank you very much for this greeting. So the person's not asking any question, just saying Merry Christmas and happy Boxing Day. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right.
Yeah, I think people can call in and also share their means with us.
Okay. So, dear listeners, at this point in time, we'll be opening up the phone lines. Is there anything that anybody has told you before about eyesight that they will tell you this thing, it cures it? Any myth and legend that they've told you, old wives' tales about home cure remedies, that it will definitely cure anything that has to do with your eyesight? Tell us, share with us. 091 538 77127. 091-538-77127. But if you want to send a WhatsApp message, it's 080-991-2077. We'd love to hear from you. Do let us know any myths, any legends. Okay, so doctor, another legend I know, apart from the urine, they will tell you when you have Apollo, use salt water. Doctor, I don't know if you heard anything like that.
Yes, or even sugar water, salt water. Yes. Yes, it can work. Saline. It's saline.
Saline solution.
Yeah. Salts have some bacteriostatic effect. Yes.
Okay.
So it may, but that does not mean you should do that, because sometimes you don't even know the quantity.
Yeah, because I feel salt is caustic. It's
damaging.
When you put salt in a wound, it's peppery, if it's salt. So I'm wondering, because how will you be able to know the particular quantity that, you need to add to?
Exactly. And the structures in the eye, they are very delicate. They are very sensitive. The eye is not like your hand or your leg. The tissues of the hand, they are tough, they are strong. The eye is not like that. They are soft, they are delicate. And any ash chemical you put can become debilitating. It can damage your vision. So that's why you must report to your optometrist if you have an eye problem. Don't try to just do your self-medication, because sometimes it can really go awry. Another myth I quickly want to debunk here is that eye surgery is dangerous and should be avoided. I can't.
Who said that one?
This one. I have to be lecturing people on eye surgery. In fact, was it 2 days ago, on the 23rd precisely, there was someone that called me. I was like, doctor, I'm 41 years old and I have cataract. Wow. They told me to operate it, but I didn't want to. That one of the eyes already gone. Now the other one too, I'm not seeing clearly with it again. I'm scared of doing surgery. And I'm like, why? He said, no, I don't just want to do surgery. You see, there's this general apathy. There's this general fear when it comes to eye surgery. In fact, there was a case, there was a man that told me, he said, look, I have a friend that did surgery and the surgery was not successful. Now they are telling me to come and do surgery. I'm not going to do.
And the person is scared.
So you see, he's scared. So please.
Okay, I see that.
Surgery is one of the ways.
Yeah, Elder Tawagwade is trying to connect with us, but we just lost that call. Elder, do call back so we can get that call. Yes, do call back just before we, end the show. Doctor, on a lighter note, I remember the last time somehow I had pepper entered my eyes, and somebody was actually saying, lick salt. It will remove the pepper in your eye. Okay.
Sometimes there are some of these beliefs that you hold. Healing can be psychological. There are some of these beliefs you hold that people hold.
Can we hear Dr. Elder Tawagwade? Hello, Elder. Hello, Elder Tawagwade. Hello. Good afternoon.
Doctor.
And Merry Christmas and happy Boxing Day. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah. My question is, looking directly into the phone, what effect does that have in the eye?
Looking directly into the phone, what effect it has on the eyes?
Some people say when you look directly into the phone, you get a clear eye, I mean.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So, Doctor, what Batawabado is trying to say is that looking directly into the phone, what effect does that have on the eyes? Looking directly into the phone. Yes.
Yeah. Looking directly into the phone, you see, we see by light.
Yes.
Your phone will emanate light into the eyes, and then you transmitted. There's a visual pathway, and then the retina sends the message to the brain interprets what you are seeing. Repeated and persistent exposure to phones or any computer display unit can actually result in what we call computer vision syndrome.
That you've been talking about that for a while now.
Yes. There can be digital strain. All you have to do is, if you're always on your phone, you may have to wear some computer protection glasses or phone protection glasses to help you with your eyes. And then if there's a refractive error in the eye, it can also make it worse. So you may have to just come and have your eyes checked, and then we'll give you something to protect it. You see, a whole new myriad of eye problem most likely will be created by our dependency on visual display units in the next generation.
Wow.
Yeah. So we need to just make sure we are protecting our eyes. Can someone send me a question here?
Yes.
You say, what can someone with blurred vision do? I find it difficult to look at light, read the Bible, and saw light.
So what can such a person do?
You get the question?
Yes. Yeah. What can the person do?
Please come for an eye examination.
All right.
That's just the summary. Come for an eye examination. Let's find out what is causing it. He didn't tell us his age. If the person is around the age of 40, it could be due to presbyopia. That means the natural lens in the eye is, getting a bit weak and no longer flexible. So it will be difficult for you to read tiny printed material, especially your Bibles in the morning or in the night. You may have to be pushing your book further at arm's length to be able to read. Yes. And they say difficulty looking at light. Difficulty looking at light is called photophobia.
Yes.
Photophobia. So we can actually treat that by, finding out the cause and then give you maybe medications or glasses. There are photochromic glasses, transition lenses that we can actually give you to help take care of that problem. So please don't carry this problem into the new year. We are open from tomorrow 27th till 31st. So just come so that we can examine your eyes and then treat you, and then we enter the new years with healthy eyes and a new way of seeing the world.
All right, Doctor, thank you so much. It's been an eye-opening session with you, calling in and, giving us all these eye-opening tips. I'm sure Lagosians will be better for this. Hoping, to have you in person pretty soon with us on the show. Doctor, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Akan. It was a wonderful show, and thank you, our listeners. Happy Boxing Day.
Happy Boxing Day. It's a season of giving, and that's why we bring this show to you. So, dear listener, open your eyes to this meat and fight for your sight with facts, with scientific facts. We appreciate your feedback on the show, and we don't take them for granted. They help us serve you better. Please keep them coming. Do well to revisit past episodes of the show at your convenience on our Facebook page, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, or via our YouTube channel, Traffic Radio 961. Search for the keywords Eyes on the Road. And remember to share the link while at it. Don't be selfish. Our regular optometrist on the show, Dr. Priscilia Imade, OD, MSc, PhD in Public Health, consultant optometrist at Modern Eye Care Foundation, can be reached via the phone lines on 080-3333-6672. That is 080-3333-6672. 6672. And of course, you could visit the hospital, that's Modern Eye Care Foundation, at plot 16 to 18, Ogunusi Road, opposite Omoli Estate, Phase 1, by Akyode Bus Stop, Ojodu, Berger. On behalf of the production team led by Micah Anrocha, assisted by Joanne Irabo, also a big thank you to Olame Benita, and not forgetting our executive producer Tayo Akonle. My name is Akan Usen, wishing you safe travels to your destinations and happy Boxing Day, and of course Happy New Year in advance. Bye for now.
Misty eye of the mountain.